Hello everyone, welcome to our next topic. In this topic, we'll see request for revoke suspension to IEC. Under that, we will cover revocation of a suspension of a IEC and step-by-step procedure for revoke suspension. So revocation of suspension of IEC. In case IEC for user of a user is suspend or surrender, the user can raise a request to revoke IEC suspension on the DGFT website. Means when you have to do that, when you have some due to some issue, your IEC input and export code are suspend or you have surrendered your input and export code. Now you don't want to shut your business and you want to continue, then that time you there's some mistake, there is surrender IEC, so you suspend your IEC by the DGFT, then there you can go and raise your request for revoke the suspension of DGFT website on the DGFT website. And step-by-step procedure for revoke suspension. To revoke your suspension on your existing import and export code, means import and export code on the DGFT portal. So you have to require two things. First, valid login credential on to DGFT portal. Okay. Second, user should be active DSC, which contain the detail of the firm. And third, IEC with the suspend status. Means you have three things with you before starting the process. First, you have your login credential to the DGFT portal. Next, your DSC sign, means digital signature certificate should be active with the detailed content of your firm. Third, IC means input export codes suspend status. You have to, with you the suspend status, you will get a mail and everything. So you have to, with that things you have to be with you. Now process. Step 1, you have to first visit the DGFT portal. Then you have to log in there with your valid credential. Once you log in, to provoke with a revoke suspension IEC process, click my IEC button on dashboard menu, service import and export code. Now select the request of revoke suspension tab and click on it. Now enter the reason of revoke suspension of IEC. Provide the supporting document. Okay, once you do it, click on the revoke suspension button. Then window will be pop up for the digital signature, and then proceed with the digital signature details and submit the request. Now proceed with the digital signature detail and submit the DSC. The user will be able to acknowledge pop-up with the file as a successor response. Okay. So means first you have to log in to DGFT portal. Then you have to go to revoke suspension IEC process. Once you click it there, then you have to submit the support document for revoke suspension. Once you submit the document, you have to click on the revoke suspension button. Once you click the revoke suspension button, there will be a window pop up for asking for the digital signature. You have to proceed your digital signature detail and submit the request. Once you submit the request, the user will be able to see acknowledgement. With once you submit the DSC details and everything, then you will the one new window will pop up. That will be a acknowledgement with the file number that show you that you have success response on the DGFT portal. Means your suspension revoke suspension request has submitted. Okay, let me show you. So this is the DGFT portal. You have to come to service, then IEC profile management. Then you have to search for the request revoke cancellation or request for revoke suspension, whatever is there. You have to click on there and then you have to log in. After login, you have to submit your document for revoke suspension. And once you click on the revoke suspension button, you have window pop up with the for the digital signature. Once you submit the digital signature, then again one window pop up. That will be the acknowledgement window, which will be your file number as say that as a successful response. Okay. So I hope you have understand revocation of suspension, why we need a revocation of suspension, and step-by-step procedure for revoke suspension. Do you have any question or you want to reach us? You simply email us info@skillanything.com or contact in this number. Thank you so much for watching the video.